Alright, welcome to the first video of my channel. I am beginning it with a cash stuffing video. I have been watching several videos about this over the past couple of weeks, and it has piqued my interest enough to want to try it. So today we're going to start with my monthly bills, and I have that listed a couple different ways. One of them is I have it in a planner that I carry around with me. This I started back in April. I have it listed for each bill that I have due. I also have my paydays listed on here to where I know what needs to be done before that date. Another instance that I have is for this. This is my monthly bills that I have broke down for each payday, starting with July 8th, the one that just passed. It breaks down each bill that I owe and how much it is. It also breaks down per paycheck. This is to give me a good idea of the days or the weeks or the paychecks that I have a lot due, and then the ones that I have very little due. I did this through the end of our year this year, so that would be 2022, and it goes all the way to December 23rd. I don't have the monetary amounts filled into these because, as you can see, most of these are credit cards, and I know that my debt will go down, or my minimum payments will go down at the end of each month because I'll be paying it off. So I want to wait and see what they are, and maybe I can budget or put a little bit extra towards my credit cards towards the end of the year, rather than right now, you know, having $130 just for an orthodontics or $53 for a different credit card. I can hopefully consolidate them and add a little bit more extra towards them at the end of the year. Another way I also have my monthly bills is on this sheet. It has my pay dates, it has my paycheck, which I'm going to try and do one lump sum for each of my pay days, and anything extra will be left as my cushion. If I have enough of a cushion, I can transfer some over to savings, but for right now, I have my paychecks, my monthly bills or my bi-weekly bills, my variances. I only have two variances right now. One of them is my groceries and the other one is my gas for my car. Both of them I use my debit card for because I don't like carrying around a lot of cash. So I will be still keeping track of how much I spend on each one of these at the end of the month, so I can see if I can either lower it or higher it. Right now I have $160 a month for gas because of gas being almost $5 a gallon. I need a little bit extra. On sinking funds, I estimated about $150 per paycheck. That is divided up into 7 different envelopes. My envelopes are no rhyme or reason to them. I just decided to go with these 7 envelope choices. They will probably change over the next couple of weeks, but that's what I started with. Over here, you can see very lightly in pencil, I have written leftover, so I can keep track of what's left over and transfer into my savings or into a challenge. I have looked at many different challenges on YouTube and Pinterest to try and see what would be best suited for me. This is the one that I have decided to go along with. I thought about the 52 envelope challenge. I thought about many of them, but right now, with as much credit card debt as I have, I needed to start off small. So these are different squares that I will use, and I will use each one throughout. This is an extra $1,000. There's many YouTube channels out there that say you need to have an emergency fund, you need to have 3 to 6 months of income saved up just in case something were to happen. They have ones where you have many different bills, and there's ones out there with 4 or 5 different binders like this, and they have many different variations of what is in there. I only have one because I'm just a beginner. I don't make a lot of money, but I wanted to see where my money goes, and this is how I decided to break it down. So this will be my savings. Now I want to show you how I decided on my cash stuffing. So again, I have my monthly bills up here. I have my envelope standards, which is just the beginning of how I wanted to start my cash stuffing. I wrote them down. Like I said, there's no rhyme or reason to this. I just wanted to write something down and put in envelopes to where I can start. I have two savings. I have a savings and an emergency in here. The emergency is probably at the end of the year. I will put that into my 3 to 6 month emergency fund, and my savings will go into my savings account at the end of 6 months. I figure I can do a 6-month swap out and put that money into the bank. That way I don't have a lot of cash on me. I have car maintenance. If you have a car, you need to have it. Animals, you need to make sure that you take care of them. Household, in case something breaks, which we have a broken microwave right now, so we need to replace it. Vacation, everybody likes going on vacation. We're going again in October. And then a miscellaneous, which is, I'm going to try and limit myself, whether it be coffees in the morning or a Smoothie King on Fridays for me and my kids. I want to limit to what I have and what I spend. With all of these loose papers that I have right here, there was a lady, I forgot her name, I'll try and put it down at the bottom of the screen, suggested that you put all of your papers together to keep in one spot for everything that you're going to need for your monthly chart, which I think is a great idea. So I found a binder that I love. I love that it has the gold and the tealish turquoise color. So I'm going to save all of these and I'm going to put them in my binder, and it'll sit on my desk. That way every week I will have, or every 2 weeks, I will have it ready for me to go. So finally, I have my cash stuffing. Oh, before I go to that, I wanted to show you another thing. I play with my numbers all the time. I used to be a waitress. I loved counting money. This is just something that I love to do. In total, we have 13 checks till the end of the year. 13 including the July 8th paycheck that I just have. So we have 13 paychecks until December 23rd. These are the amount of money that I wanted to put into each envelope. This is the times that I will stuff them, I hope. And this is the total at the very end that I should have at the end of the year, which is not a lot. 260, 195, 390 is my largest one. So that should be around $1,950 that I can account for at the end of the year, whether it be into a vacation in October or a coffee for me and my kids. It's something that I need to keep track of. Someone called them leaks. I'm not quite sure which YouTuber it was, but they called them leaks, and that's because you don't know where your money's going. So this will help me control where I am. So in my cash stuffing, this is my binder. I got it on Amazon. They say I can link it down below, so we will see how well I can do that for my very first video. It cost me about $15. It came with the binder, which I searched for about 3 hours trying to find which one I liked because I was only going to get one. It came with 7 envelopes to stuff your cash. It came with some budget sheets with different colors. And it also came with a sticker set for the different stickers for each envelope if you wanted to switch them out, which I just use the stickers for right now. I do have a Cricut and I would like to write better labels for these, but for right now I just used the envelopes and the stickers that I had to see if I wanted to change anything or if I felt that these labels would be okay for each stuffing envelope. In each of the envelopes there is a budget sheet and as I said, this is my very first video, my very first cash stuffing, my very first everything that I've ever done on YouTube, besides scroll on through. So you see that this is absolutely blank. There's nothing on there. I'll fill in each of the sheets afterwards, after I do the video, but for right now, I just wanted to show you that this is from the beginning. I wanted to make a video of someone just starting out. I've seen many videos out there, and a lot of them that say that they're starting out have already had cash in it, so it's not brand new, and they already have money in their envelopes. So this will be my very first time. So I'm going to put this back in here because I don't want to lose it. Okay, so my first envelope is Christmas, and it's going to get $20. I know I won't have enough saved up by the end of the year, but I'm hoping I can put a little bit extra than $20 each month or each paycheck. But this will definitely make it to where it's not such a blow at the end of the year of coming up with all of it at once. My next one is dog care, because I have 2 little doggies that I love, and we need to take care of them just like they're our kids. And they get $15 because they will need shots next March, I believe, is when they are due. So I should be able to save enough money until March to get their dog care taken care of, get their shots. The next one is vacation. I do have a vacation planned up coming in October with my husband. So this will go towards that. My next one is the first emergency. I think this envelope will be saved for my 3 to 6 month savings emergency, just in case anything were to happen. They say having 3 to 6 months income saved up is wonderful. I don't know who could disagree with that, but that's my emergency fund. I have car maintenance. If you have a car, you know that you have to have maintenance done on it. So I'm going to put a $20 bill in there. The next one is household. I'm trying to put this aside for broken microwaves or broken vacuums, anything that I need to have replaced around the house. Miscellaneous, again, it's for my kids and I, drinks, whatnot. And that is getting 2 10s and 2 5s. I know they usually have their money off on the screen, but this is my first one and I'm a little nervous. So I just have it set off to the side. So that will get $30. My savings will get $20. So again, like I said, I'll write down each one at the beginning. This one actually was for a new car until I realized that I didn't have a savings one. So we had to switch the label on it. So I actually have to switch it on here too, because it says new car, which it will not be for. I need to get my credit card debt done before I can start worrying about a new car. And that's it. So if you have any suggestions on anything that I might have missed or something, maybe you have an envelope that I should have, you can leave your comments down below. I welcome any conversation. I hope that the people that follow me along my journey about becoming debt-free and building up my sinking funds, I do call friends if you're going to get to know me that well. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.